So the Ethereum Classic network now has interoperability, network to network, asset to asset through their new multi-chain DEX, also known as a decentralized exchange, which is called ETC Swap. Now we're going to be diving into the press release, also a brief overview on what the ETC Swap looks like, as well as some key features. Now before we jump into the details, shout out to one of the partners on the channel, which is Crypto.com, which allows us to buy and sell over 250 plus cryptocurrencies, with Ethereum Classic being one of those if you're into the ETC community. Now you can also still earn passive income interest on your cryptos as well as your stablecoins with all the craziness going on in the current market. And if you're into crypto debit cards, check out their Metal Visa debit cards where you can earn CRO back on your spending when using your card at different merchants. And you can also track cryptocurrency for price alerts as well if you're looking to track some during this particular bear market. Now, if you're into the NFT space, they also have their entire NFT ecosystem and marketplace that you can check out for yourself. Now, if you want to check out Crypto.com, there will be a link in the description below, or you can use the promo code Mike when signing up. But now let's dive into the details of the new interoperability that is on the Ethereum Classic network right after this. Welcome back to the MTI Show. I'm Mike the Investor, where we talk crypto, NFTs, as well as passive income. Now, today's video, we're going to be diving into the Ethereum Classic interoperability that is now live on the network. Now, I do think this is bullish for Ethereum Classic as well as the entire ecosystem as a whole. Now, I'm not saying we're just going to see, price movement because of this, but what I'm saying long term, this is definitely bullish for Ethereum Classic and also the ecosystem, because this ecosystem hasn't had this before, and now it actually has that full interoperability. So let's briefly dive into the press release. And so as we can see here, this came out June 9th on the Ethereum Classic blog. It talks about the multi-chain brings interoperability to Ethereum Classic. Now, as we move on down here, it talks about this integration adds a reputable interoperability solution for the Ethereum Classic network with access to 5+ billion in bridge asset liquidity through 50 plus networks, also known as 50 plus different chains or blockchains. Now, this integration enables projects from other networks to natively support and migrate to Ethereum Classic, which is the original Ethereum network launched in 2015. Now check out this no-fee transactions on Ethereum Classic network. It says multi-chain is offering no-fee liquidity migration transactions to the Ethereum Classic network, and it says most cross-chain transactions complete in under 100 seconds through multi-chain's easy to navigate user phase. And if we briefly head over to multi-chain, you can see the total value locked 3.4 billion. This is how many tokens they currently have and how many current chains is using this interoperability protocol, 53. And now Ethereum Classic has access to this as well. And if you look over to the actual app here, you can see you can move from chain to chain. And what they're talking about on the no fee transaction, if we head back over here, you can see it talks about no fee when migrating transactions to Ethereum Classic, and it gives a screenshot right here. So if we head back over to the actual protocol app here, you can see this is the Ethereum mainnet, right? USDC. Well, let's say I want to move from Ethereum mainnet over to the Ethereum Classic mainnet. And you can see here are all of the different chains that they have, but we're going to click on Ethereum Classic. Now, what they're saying is when you're moving from one chain to Ethereum Classic, there is no fee. And if you read right here on the reminder, it will also tell you the different fees as well that goes along with it. And so this is huge. So I definitely wanted to point this out. And if we head back over to the press release here, it talks about you can also earn liquidity rewards on bridge assets through the ETC swap, and we're going to be taking a brief look at it here in a second. And if you look at the supported assets, you're going to see you got the Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum Classic, the Ethereum Foundation, and then you also got access to all the other chains as well. But these are the main three, if you will. And so if we head over to the Ethereum Classic, you can see here's the swap. It looks, pretty similar to any swap that you're going to see, any type of DEX, rather it's, Uniswap, SushiSwap, PancakeSwap, whatever it may be. Typically, they all have this pretty much universal look, which is pretty easy to use. And so, for example, it's going to have any here, which means this is not coming from the specific Ethereum Classic network. This means that it's coming from another network. And so they actually talk about that. If we go here, here's the etcswap.org. If you do want to check this out for yourself, if we head on over, here's the earn liquidity provider rewards. You got bridge access to Ethereum Classic, add liquidity to ETC swap pools, and earn liquidity pool token rewards. And if we move down here, here are some of the other key features. You have your different pairs, price oracles to keep the gas fees very efficient, flash swaps, full interoperability, minimalist in design, and liquidity pool rewards. And so real fast, let me show you here. Let's see. Here it is right here. So as you can see, ETC, let me highlight this real quick. ETC Swap supports market for these multi-chain bridge assets. Please note bridge assets through multi-chain are listed with any prefix to the asset's ticker symbol. This is done to clearly signify that the traded asset is bridged through the multi-chain cross-chain router and not natively issued on the Ethereum Classic chain, which is what I was briefly talking about. So I just wanted to make sense of that. So if we head back over to, you can see here, if I hit USDC, it's going to say any prefix and then USDC, but it's still going to be USDC. If I hit 1 here, it's going to show you the current value of what it's going to give me, which is about $12.61 in USDC for 1 ETC. And so in a nutshell, that is the Ethereum Classic swap, also known as ETC swap, which now has full interoperability through multi-chain, which gives it to the entire Ethereum Classic network, which I think is huge. And so let me know down in the comment section what you think about this new news for Ethereum Classic. Yes, this news came out during the midst of a bear market, but long term, I definitely think this is bullish news for ETC as well as the entire ecosystem. So I will see you guys on the next one.